I think we put a route in as well. Yeah, put a route in. That's good. So let's go ahead and I think the ASA is okay for now. Let's go ahead to R2 and make sure that we have R2 configured. I don't think we got to. No, we didn't. So its fast Ethernet 00 needs to be 10.0.0.2.
Pretty sure.
Bit, turn it on, and then we have to also give it a default route, right? Audrey, how do you do a default route? IP route. Of what?
The one you typed in? Wait,
Which one I type in? I typed in all zeros. 10.0.0.2?
Oh, so, okay, wait, the one that is on the other side.
On the other side, right, which is, in this case, where? What device is it on? Is it on switch 3?
Yeah.
No. There's no IP address on a switch. It's a layer 2 switch.
True. You know what, I'm not sure.
Dot 1. It's on the ASA.
Well, that was my guess, but I thought it was.
Well, you would have been right. So 10.0.0.1. And that's all we really need to do for that. So I'm going to do one more thing now. Actually going to bring in a cloud, which is going to be representative of my PC. I'll show you why. Configure it, and I'm going to configure the PC. I'm going to configure the PC with my. Oh, I know. I'm going to put it up there. My local area connection 3 is a Microsoft loopback adapter. A Microsoft loopback adapter.
What if you don't have one?
If you don't have a Microsoft loopback adapter, great, you can get one, no problem. Let me cancel out of this, because I just thought maybe they don't have a loopback adapter. Go to my friend Google. Configuring a Microsoft loopback adapter, Windows 7, Windows 8, whatever your choice of poison is. First one there. Okay. Or I actually use the TechNet article as well. So on Windows 7, open the command prompt. As administrator. Have to do it as administrator, otherwise it won't work. Then you run the hardware whiz, which is HDDR WWIZ. This is the hardware wizard for Microsoft Windows. Click next. Install hardware that I manually select from a list. Click next. On that list, you look for network adapters. Network adapters. Click next. From this list, you want to look for from the manufacturer side, you want to select Microsoft. And then on the list on the right hand side, you want to look for the loopback adapter. It's right there. Okay. And then you'll click next again and it will install. Once it is installed, if you go to your network sharing and you click change adapter settings, it will show up as a local area connection. And here on the bottom it'll say Microsoft Loopback Adapter. Actually, I have a couple in here. If you right click on it, go into its properties, you can go and assign it a static IP under TCP/IP version 4, just like you would on normal adapter. And as you can see here, mine's set to 10.10.10.3 with a default gateway 10.10.10.1. All right, now I'm just going to put my cloud on that same switch that I'm sharing with between R2 and the ASA. Okay. Actually, I think I need to change this here. Because it should be on 0, 10.0.0.3.
No,
10.0.0.3. That's what I made mine because I'm on the 10.0.0 network down here.
Gotcha.
So now, I can configure that cloud. Select my network adapter 3, that's what I've done here, and click that.
I think you have to restart GNS3.
I hope not.
Yeah, it's not showing up.
And might have to. We'll save and come back then. Then I'll connect it. Make sure you select local area connection 3. Now I should be able to ping 10.0.0.3. Which I can. Let's make sure I can ping 10.0.0.2, which I can. And 10.0.0.1. Up. You have to make sure you're not connected to the internet when you're doing this. Kind of a pain, but because you have routing that you're going to look for. There we go. Ping 1, ping 2, and 3. So, to double check, I can go to the ASA and type ping 10.0.0.2 and 10.0.0.3. So I have full connectivity there on that lower subnet. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I need to get the ASDM file, which is the GUI file, into the ASA. Because a lot of times, you'll get an ASA and it will not come stock with that software, or you'll need to upgrade that software. So, here's what I'm going to do. First off, let me see if I have the software. Let me look at my temp folder. Yeah, so I do have it. I'm going to use 715-100. This is available on that website under the ASA iOS folder. So if you need it, go ahead and download it. Save it into your iOS folder. You also need to download a a TFTP server. A TFTP server. I suggest TFTP D64. Really simple. Installs relatively easily. Okay? So you install it kind of just as its default. So if you Google TFTP D64, find it, make sure you download the correct version if you're running a 64-bit operating system, the 64-bit version. If you're running a 32-bit operating system, get the 32-bit version. You should be able to identify what type of operating system. Now, with this, there's a couple of things you have to be cognizant of. On the settings side, in order for this to work, under TFTP, see where it says security? Go ahead and click it to none. You're going to get this DHCP thing, just ignore it. Alright? It keeps bugging you, uncheck the DHCP stuff. Alright, do not restart it. Otherwise it won't work. Alright, now I can go to the ASA. I also need to know what my file name is. Command on the ASA you need to run is the copy command. And the copy command is going to tell you what I'm copying from to what I'm copying to. So I'm going to copy from a TFTP server. And I'm going to copy to my flash, my onboard flash. And I hit enter. It's going to ask you, well, what is the address of your DHCP server? In this case, make sure you type in that server interface. Make sure it's it's selected correctly. In this case, it's 10.0.0.3. And what is the source file name? In this case, it's going to be the ASDM-715-100. I need to make sure that I select the correct directory. I need to browse to where that file is. In this case, it's in my temp iOS directory. Okay, so make sure you have that set. And then you can type in the ASDM-715-100.10. What do you want the destination file name to be? If it's in brackets, you can just hit enter. And it will copy it to the flash. It's a pretty decent sized file, so it might take a minute or two. In fact, how big is this one? 22 meg. They have like 64 meg on available in that flash, so we should be good. Right disk. Ooh, that's not good. I don't like getting unstable messages. Hopefully it caught the CRC and corrected itself. All right. There we go. All right. Now if I do a show flash, you can see that that file is now resident in my flash. Yes, sir.
I think that's on your folder in the iOS case.
It's not?
Yeah, it's not.
Well, I gotta fix that, don't I? All right, hang on. I have the tools to do that. Give me just a minute. Oh, I have 641 and 603. Okay, hang on. We'll fix that little red wagon. Hang on. Go to...
Got loop back adapter never came up with GNS3.
Really?
Yeah. Wondering if I'm gonna have to shut down and restart for direct contact.
You may have to. Mine was already made. Actually, yes, you do have to. You do have to reboot the operating system.
Right.
Sorry.
It's okay. Close mod.
Host. What is that? All right. Oh, don't tell me I ran out of space. You so-and-so. Oh, it's in
Yeah,
front.
we really don't need to watch it until like, hold on. Hopefully. At least I have one.